Good morning, Badger Yogis. Just coming at you to deliver some information about the third chakra, manipura chakra. Here is the yantra, the visual image of this chakra in your abdomen. As you can see, the color is yellow. It looks very much like a sun. Right? And then in the middle there is the bija mantra, which is Ram. So this letter right here is the sound Ram, R-A-M. Interestingly enough, that sound Ram that is associated with your solar plexus belly chakra is also the animal for the chakra, a ram, right? So the manipura chakra is fire. That's also the element. So the bija mantra is ram, the sound. The animal is a ram. The element is fire, and the two planets actually that are associated with it are both Mars and the Sun. So Mars is known as the fighter element, the fighter planet, and the Sun is of course a big ball of fire. And this is really the essence of Manipura chakra. Some of you, well, a lot of you, I remember when we did Ayurveda, are pittas, and pitta is the fiery dosha in the Ayurvedic system. And some of you probably are having your birthdays around now, or just had your birthdays, born under the sign of Aries. And Aries is a very Manipura chakra sign. The animal for the astrological sign of Aries is also a ram. It has to do with digestive fire. So your ability to digest and take in information and nutrition at a really good, strong level. And when you can take in information and nutrition, you build your sense of self. So that's really what Manipura chakra is mainly about. Your ego, your ability to do what needs to get done in life, right? So it correlates also, and it is in your belly, with Agni, fire, the ability to digest food and get the nutrients out of food. But it also very much has to do with your ability to understand, develop, create, nurture who you are, your sense of self, your willpower, your ego, right? Now, most of the time, our sense of self is very much built on our interactions with others, right? I know myself in these days when we have to be self-isolated, quarantined at home, I've been desperately missing all of you students. I've been a teacher for 27 years, so my sense of self is very much connected to being a teacher, right? All of you are still doing your best to figure out where your sense of self comes from. But if there's anything that this social distancing, quarantine, self-isolation is doing for us, right, it's making us really dive deep into ourselves and figure out who we truly are, right? Not necessarily what we post on social media, not necessarily what we provide or show to those in the outside world, but who am I? What am I here to do? How can I get things done? What will I do with all this extra time that I have, for example? Right now, this sense of self can be quite balanced, right? Some people know exactly what they want to do right away. I know that I knew I wanted to be a teacher by the time I was 15 years old, but that's pretty rare. Most people don't know that. And one of the best ways that I like to explain the chakra system in general is that they are like pinwheels. Remember when you were a little kid and you had those cool little pinwheels? And sometimes, right, when the wind is really strong, they go and they're moving around really, really fast. And sometimes they're just totally stuck. And even if you blow on them, they can't quite get going, right? And so in terms of manipura chakra, our sense of who we are, our ego, our mission in life, our cause in life, sometimes people have a little bit too activated manipura chakra. I always say that those are those people who walk into the room and suck out all the air in the room, and they're all about me, I, me, mine, look at me, I'm so cool, check me out, right? Their manipura chakra is spinning extra fast because they need that admiration or that recognition of others to create their self-worth. Then there's also those people who I like to say have perfected disappearing into the wall. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. People who do not ever speak up and don't want to be heard. So that's a stagnant manipura chakra. Right? So the whole process of understanding this chakra system is to understand what the root essence is at each of these different places in our body, energy centers, and then figure out how to bring it into balance. So it's a fine line between having sort of an overbearing sense of ego and also from having so little self-esteem that you can't even possibly bear to be heard, right? So this is, again, the work that we have to do in Manipura Chakra is to develop a strong sense of self, right? Not an egotistical sense of self, but a sense of what we really want to do with ourselves in the world. So obviously there's a lot of self-study. Remember we talked about svadhyaya when we were doing the niyamas, and that's pretty important to figure out, right? Physiologically, one of the very best ways that you can open, balance, get in touch with the Manipura chakra, the sacral, not the sacral, the belly chakra, is through twisting, right? So just like if you're in my class, we always start every single class with some twists. If you're feeling lethargic, if you've lost your sense of self, your motivation, your will to get things done, that's the action verb for this chakra, I will, then twisting is a beautiful way to awaken Manipura chakra. So let's just do a little bit of twisting right now. Take a big breath in and reach up, inhaling. Exhale, twist to your right, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, turn forward, reach way up, drop your shoulders, reach high. Exhale, twisting to your left. Inhale, turn forward, reach way up. Exhale, twisting to your right. Inhale, turn forward, reach up. Exhale, twisting to your left. Inhale, forward, reach. Exhale, twisting to your left. Now, to your right. Hold it to your right. So pull that right shoulder back and look over it. Drop your shoulders, lift your chest. Feel the breath coming in and out of your nose. Hopefully you feel a little bit of heat starting in the belly as well. Inhale, turn forward, reach way up. Exhale, twisting to your left. So relax the shoulders, lift the chest, deepen the breath. Hopefully you're moving from your navel to your heart. That's the foundation of twisting. Good, then inhale, turn forward and reach up. Beautiful. Exhale, release your arms down. So just basic twisting sequence can really help to stoke the fire, to create some sense of self, some determination, some I will get through this. I will get this done. I have the knowledge to do whatever it is that I need to do. So I'm just going to show you the yantra again. It's so beautiful, right? And then, of course, the bija mantra is Ram, and the animal is a ram. I'm going to read to you just a little bit about the specifics of manipura chakra. So, lustrous gem, golden lustrous gem. That's what this word in Sanskrit actually means. Again, the element is fire. The digestive system is what it's really dealing with, and it's in that lower belly area. The color is yellow. The bija mantra is Ram. Let's take a minute and just chant that together. Ram. So do it with me. Ram, 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 ram. Ram, 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 ram. Ram, 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 ram. You can feel the vibration in your face, right? So whenever you're lacking willpower, sing Ram to yourself. There are 10 petals on this yellow lotus. The planets that it's associated with, again, are Mars and the Sun. The action verb, I can or I will. I can, I will. The animal is a ram. The sense that it is associated with is sight. And again, if you discover that you were a pitta, when we did the Ayurveda quiz, you're going to probably feel pretty connected to this chakra. Here, the element fire ignites the light of consciousness, and we emerge from unconsciousness to the exciting combination of the psyche and our willpower. As we activate our power, we direct our activities towards a higher purpose. This is our third chakra, manipura chakra. Its purpose is transformation. Just as fire transforms matter to heat and light, the third chakra transforms the passive elements of earth and water into dynamic energy and power. If we are to rise upward through all 7 chakras, it is the fire of our willpower that propels that movement. It is through our willpower that we liberate ourselves from fixed patterns and create new behaviors. It is our sense of willpower that steers us away from the path of least resistance, from that addictive habit, or from the expectations of others. It is through our willpower that we take actions that are difficult or challenging, moving towards something new. As we take these actions, we begin to transform. But the first part is breaking old patterns. The hardest part is getting started. Once we get a fire going, it burns more easily, only needing to be stirred and fed. The sun is a primary example of transformational fire that could be called the microcosmic third chakra, manipura chakra.